As political parties gear up for the upcoming local government elections, political parties have put forward their mayoral candidates for various metros. Contending for the Joburg executive seat is a COPE, and they've put forward Colleen Makhubele. She has an IT engineering honors degree from Malaysia, an MBA from Milpark Business School, and is currently doing her Ph.D. on management, innovation and technology. As an entrepreneur who has held several corporate positions, Makhubele says her background is in line with the party's manifesto of economic inclusion and a better life for all residents of the city of Joburg. She joins us now to tell us a bit more about her plans. Colleen, a pleasure to have you on the program this morning. Well, a number of issues are facing the city of Joburg right now, service-related issues and electricity being top of the agenda, as the president got to see firsthand in Soweto in recent weeks. Just speak to us about your plans and what you expect to deliver for the residents of Johannesburg.
Thank you so much, Ntanta. Thank you for having me, and my greetings to the viewers and listeners. We are very excited as COPE to be contesting in these elections, and our manifesto is very clear on what our focus is going to be. It's unfortunate that you said the president got to see firsthand now when he went, but these issues have been prevailing. It's a crisis. The economy in Joburg is not working, and the infrastructure is dilapidated. It's not working. People don't have electricity. People don't have water. There are no jobs for the youth. Our graduates are sitting at home. So those are the things that we want to start to focus on. Building from that, we're going to get into smart cities. And the reason we want to focus on that is that, Ntanta, you and I know that we read my profile, you read where I'm coming from, and corporate experience, business experience, etc. I understand what it's like as a business person not to have an opportunity in this city. I understand what it's like as a business person to have your business interfered with, closed down because of political and corruption interference. I also understand and I know what it's like to be a graduate and you're sitting with your shining degree and you can't get a job, and you have to be fed by your parents or grandmothers back in the villages or in Limpopo, etc., to try and make a living. I also understand, because I've got helpers, I've got family who don't have their own housing, their own shelter, and it's just a shame that the Joburg that we had known, Joburg where it was known for jobs, Joburg that was known for infrastructure, our uncles, our aunts would be coming from everywhere to come and work in Joburg, go back home end of the month, N1, N3, beaming with machangan bags full of goods, full of clothes and all of that, going to feed their children. It's no longer the Joburg that we see now. We are in a Joburg that all of us professionals and business people have to stand up and say, how can we assist? And COPE has come up to say we are looking for professionals that are fit for purpose. We are looking for men and women that can stand up and assist to do the right thing and give services to the people of Joburg. Let's revive the economy of Joburg. Let's get the young people off the streets. Let's get them back at work. Let's get electricity and water in Joburg. And it's not the absence of money or infrastructure. It's there. It's the absence of good governance. Is the absence of the right people at the right place. And this is what COPE wants to do as a priority. Right people, right place, economy, and we fix the infrastructure and the jobs for youth.
Now, judging by what you're saying, COPE appears to be on a move to recruit professionals who have skills fit for purpose to run municipalities. Given the chance to run the city, how would you go about turning things around, and what would be top of your priority list?
Like I said, the first thing is really to get the economy buzzing again. We want to get the energy of Joburg back again. We want the SMMEs, the small businesses, to have opportunities to start to work again. We want the young people of Joburg off the streets. We want them working. The fact that we can't provide electricity, we can't provide water, we can't give housing, and we've got the budget, we've got everything with us within the municipality, it means we need people in there. Why are the people not working at the city to ensure that their communities have all this infrastructure? First thing that we're going to do is really to attract partnerships that can come and assist us in Joburg. We know that there are partners, there are people that have been knocking on the doors of Joburg to say we can provide money, we can provide technical know-how, and we don't even need to be paid right now. We just want to make sure that Joburg has lights. We attract again the headquarters to come back to Joburg. We attract again the big entities, whether local and overseas, to come again and set up in Joburg, attract the tourists once again. We want to attract all the skills from around this country to come to Joburg once again and build. And those are the things that we want to focus on, making Joburg a place of work where the economy is thriving, providing the services, using the partnership, using the funding that is available. It's not the issue of money. We have, as COPE, identified the right people to put in place. In any crisis, there are 4 pillars to turning things around. You have to start with people. If you don't have the right people, if you're going to put comrades that do not understand technically what needs to be done, it's a problem. If you're going to put comrades that are going to encumber the political space that we want to clean up and make those Joburg employees, men and women who are qualified professionals, to be scared, to not be able to express their professional judgment because they don't want to be marginalized or they don't want to be out of work, it's a problem. We want to clean up the professional environment, the political space there, allow these talented men and women that we've hired, the innovative people, to work. Of course, there are elements that will clean up. Those corrupt ones will eventually fall off. Then we're going to deal with number 2 leg, is the systems and processes. And we're going to ensure that all the systems and processes are able to churn out anybody that is not right, fit for purpose, service providers that are not there providing the right things. We want the right service providers, whether you're connected or not. If you've got a product to offer, if you are able to do the job, you must come and do the job. Fourth, we're going to put technology. We are living in the 21st century. It's a modern world. We're in the 4th industrial revolution. We should not be at this stage having people leave work to go and queue at the municipality the whole day for a service or to fix a bill. These things can be done technologically. It exists as there. GBV crime, we are going to put technology around this housing to manage that. We know the policing force is not enough. Not everybody can be everywhere at all times, So technology can be anywhere, it can be everywhere. We had lockdown level 4, level 5. Our children in Joburg could not go to schools, while private school children could connect online. We're saying that is wrong. Why is there no free Wi-Fi? Those plans have been in the Joburg strategy for 10, 15 years. Why have they not been implemented? Is it because we're looking for a particular service provider who wears a particular shirt? No, those days are over. People are now looking for service. They are looking for the basic rights that exist in the Constitution. And we as COPE are saying we are ready to do that. Doesn't matter who you are. You have the constitutional right to have water, electricity, to have education, no matter what lockdown level is. And you have the right to have a job, to provide and have the dignity of earning income and provide for your school. A degree and a diploma will mean something once again in the city of Joburg.
Now, Colleen, you've said a mouthful, and we've spoken policy. We've spoken about your list of priorities as well. But I want you to tell us a bit more about your journey with COPE. You started early this year in your portfolio at the city of Joburg. What have you found so far?
Very interesting. And I started working with COPE early this year. I'm the chairperson of the Metropolitan Trading Company, the city of Joburg. And we're responsible for driving the smart city agenda and the ICT programs. And I have found that it is the drive and the will to implement that is hindering really the city of Joburg. It's really getting the right people, not really the employees and the people that we've employed. It's the councillors, it's the political structure that hinders the progress. And because it is not the professionals who understand what needs to be done, there's interference, etc. And that's why I have decided, to stand up. And I saw what COPE was trying to do, because I'm under the department that is run by COPE. And I resonated with the values of people first. I resonated with the values of being reliable, incorruptible, and being competent and bringing the right skills to the fore. Those are the things that attracted me to COPE. And when I was approached and nominated to take up this role as a mayor, because they could see, my passion, they could see what we're trying to drive, and the fit was just perfect. And also the fact that they didn't want to know how long have you been with COPE, what is your loyalty card, etc. No, they said, we've looked at your skills, we understand your drive, we've worked with you, we know your values, we feel you are fit for purpose to be the mayor of the city of Joburg, and you will bring the desired change that will touch the lives of the people in Joburg. That's what they are interested in, and that resonates. And that's how you have seen COPE dwindle over the years, where a lot of people also left because they were different interests, as I understand it. Some people were there for self-interest. They couldn't, serve the people the way they were supposed to. And they had to be patched out. And COPE is now attracting and recruiting younger minds, fresher leaders who know what to do, who have been to educate themselves on how cities around the world are run. Cities like Joburg should be run and what needs to be done. And the older people are realizing that they may not have much to add, but they can advise, their experience can help, but they need new forces that can take the city forward. And that's what resonates with me.
Colleen Makhubele there. She's COPE's mayoral candidate for the city of Joburg. Big promises being made, but the bigger question is whether political parties will be able to deliver on these promises.